we can't wait for you guys to see us next year. But more importantly, for you guys to see me. No, I'm not going anywhere, guys. Like, I'm the Flash. The other big reveal, and something that a lot of us have been waiting for, especially how they were going to address it, was the Flash movie. So last year, I believe, if memory serves me correct, Andy Muschietti, who is directing The Flash, who was also responsible for the It movies, he gave a little speech about him working with The Flash and blah, blah, blah. But we didn't get to see Ezra Miller at all. Now, if you've been following the news for a while now, Ezra Miller is kind of in a bad space in the public eye. He has been heard saying some not so great things, and then he was caught on film choking some lady out in Iceland after an altercation. Now, we don't know if that was in jest. We don't know if that was legit. But what bothers a lot of us the most is that none of that stuff was ever addressed. We never heard from Ezra Miller about it. We never heard from any of his people about it. Warner Brothers have been mum on the whole situation. So I feel like that's kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So a lot of people were protesting for a bit, we don't want Ezra Miller's Flash anymore, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of a shame because honestly, when you look at his portrayal of the Flash in the Zack Snyder Justice League movie, I liked his character. He was kind of like this quirky, awkward dude that really came through for the team, and he was very enjoyable and entertaining. If you watch the Snyder Cut, he had a more fleshed out ending. He was a major role in the ending of the movie, and a major part in, coming through for the team and making them come victorious at the end there. So I was very, very curious how they were going to really address any of this stuff, if they were, right? The panel started off with Ezra Miller, boom, right in your face. And in real life, this guy must really be an awkward dude, because even the way he dressed up, he just looks very unique and his own person, right? So, and he still, is kind of quirky, and he has his little jokes here and there, his little quips. But, he talked about that, unfortunately, we'd have nothing to show you guys that much of because we're still in post-production. We don't have a full teaser, not even a full trailer or what have you. But he worked with Andy to put something together to show us, right? And so we got like a sneak peek. I wouldn't even call it a teaser trailer. It's like a sneak peek. But it's what he said to close it out that I found really interesting. He said, "We can't wait for you guys to see us next year, but more importantly, for you guys to see me." And I feel like that was his way of clapping back at those who have been asking for him to be removed, those who have been against him moving forward within this franchise and all that.
And I will see you in theaters later next year, or more importantly, you will see me.
And let me know what you think, because the way I took it was like, ooh, hey, he's speaking out, and this is his way of kind of like, no, I'm not going anywhere, guys. Like, I'm the Flash, and I can't wait for you guys to see me on the big screen when the movie comes out. So regardless, we get the sneak peek, and it looks like it takes place in the event. It looks like it takes place definitely after the Justice League. At least it looks like it. And a lot of quick snippets here and there. So you can't really put together the full plot, but it does feel like he is, and again, this is nothing new because we kind of knew that this was going to be like a Flashpoint like storyline where he's going through alternate realities, multiverse, as you may want to call it. There's this one scene where we got to see him and another version of himself. So you get two Ezra Miller flashes there, along with a quick glimpse of Supergirl. Very quick glimpse. But you see him going through, it looks like he goes back maybe possibly to his hometown at a different time or a different universe version. He's fooling around with all the different parts of his suits and all that. But the main scenes was when we got quick glimpse of Batman. Now we already know that Michael Keaton is going to star in this movie as the Tim Burton Batman, right? So we get a glimpse of the cowl from the back. And we get to see the Batcave, and the Batcave kind of looks similar to like the Tim Burton Batcaves when Keaton was Batman there. So definitely you see Ezra, the two Ezras, and Supergirl talking to this Batman, asking him if he's in, whatever that means, right? But I think the main tease, the cock tease, as I like to call it, was when you see Ezra Miller standing next to a covered vehicle, and just by looking at the outlines you could already tell it's the classic 89 Batmobile, and that was exciting just to see. Now they cut to black as soon as he was ripping the cloth off, but you do hear him freaking out and nerdgasming as he sees what's underneath, and I do believe that is looking to be the 89 Batmobile, which is fantastic, and I'm excited just for that. I'm excited just to see the Keaton Batman return, what kind of role he's gonna play in this movie, and all that. And I am very curious to see how Ezra Miller's Flash is going to play out, and I'm actually even more curious as to how audiences will take to it, because like I said, it is kind of unusual that with all this controversy that's like circling around Ezra Miller, that no one's ever addressed it. No one's ever, no publicist, no studio head has come out and said like, no, it's all a misunderstanding. What you saw there was, they're friends and they were fooling around. But if you look at that footage, it doesn't look like it was a joke. He looked dead on serious. The girl was laughing because she maybe thought it was a joke, but you hear someone in the back saying, whoa, hey, calm down. So I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that whole mess. But the Flash, yeah, I mean, it was good to see something. We got to see some footage there. Obviously I want to see more. It looks like he's going to experience some doom in there, like maybe as he's going through the timelines and the multiverses, he's seeing glimpses of what could have happened. I mean, remember, if you go back to I believe it was Batman v Superman, Bruce Wayne gets awoken by Ezra, as this weird dream sequence, but it looks like he's actually trying to break through the timeline and trying to warn Bruce about something, right? That was never ever revisited, so maybe this is something that we're gonna see in this movie. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. I am curious to hear if you are looking forward to this movie coming out. Again, looks like it's coming out next year.